Of the hundreds and thousands of seller accounts that are created each year, why is it that only 2% of people end up listing a product and going live, and an even smaller amount that end up making profit? Today I'm going to go over some of those things that you need to avoid to ensure that you have the highest possible chance for success. Of all the people that I've spoken to and coached who have ended up selling on Amazon Australia, I've been able to narrow it down to my top 3 things that beginners need to avoid in order to join the 2% of people who end up selling on Amazon Australia. Getting straight into it, number 1 is getting past analysis paralysis. Okay, I speak to so many people, especially beginners, who go out and they do the great product research. They're seeing ideas around them and they create this list of products, and then they get overwhelmed and stuck down because they don't know which one to go ahead with. They see all these great ideas and they're scared because they don't want to invest this large sum of money in a skill that they haven't practiced before, and they're worried about it failing. So what I always recommend to people is, 1, always start with a tester order, okay? Do a smaller test, so if it doesn't go completely perfect, at least you're not losing as much money if you were doing thousands of units in one go. And then 2 is to just pick one, okay? You learn so much more from just starting selling. I literally have a spreadsheet down below. It's totally free for you to download. You put your ideas in and you put your metrics from your seller research tool, whether it's ZonGuru or Helium 10, put in the results. It's got on there search volume, the revenue, number of competitors, and it will spit out for you. It'll highlight it green or red and let you know whether it fits into a category, if it's good or not. Okay, so go through all your ideas, put in all your metrics, see which ones have the most green sections, and then just pick one and start selling. Okay, you then join that 2% of people who actually started selling, and then you can see what it is you need to tweak, what you need to improve in order to scale your business and make more profit. You never know what gold mine ideas you could be sitting on unless you actually try them. Okay, the opportunity of Amazon Australia will pass you by if you don't go out and start selling. Okay, you hear all the people saying, like, wish I'd got back on Amazon America when it first launched and got into those ones. But that opportunity is here now in Australia to get into these big niches and secure your spot as the market continues to grow. So if you sit and let other people rush you by, you're going to be regretting it in the years to come. And then number 2 is running out of stock too often. Okay, now on your first order, like I said, it's okay to do a tester order that's a bit smaller and go in, and if it sells really well and you run out, that's fine, you go back in and restock. But after that, you need to have a plan, okay? If you continue to run out of stock, then your organic listing starts to drop down and Amazon's not gonna show it to as many people because there's no stock there and they wanna continue making money, okay? The people that I'm coaching at the moment, I've been telling them how you need to have a plan, okay? Because you might place your first order and it gets in there, but then if it sells really well, you're gonna need stock again straight away. And maybe it takes 7 days for your manufacturer to start making it. And then it takes 21 days for them to manufacture, and then a month and a half for it to ship there. Okay, so if you get your first order in and it sells out in 30 days, then your next order is not going to be there for over that. Okay, so you need to have a plan like this spreadsheet that I have up on the screen now. Do a plan that shows how many you plan to sell, and then you update it as you go with your actual numbers, and you'll see how far ahead you need to order in order to keep your stock in sale. Okay, because again, if we keep running out, we're never going to be able to scale up to those bigger numbers and continue to have a profitable business. And then number 3, which to me is the most important one, and if you follow me on Instagram, you know I talk about this all the time very passionately, but it's about not doing it by yourself. Okay, I'm sure you've heard the saying that if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, go with a team. Okay, go out, you need to create either a mastermind or have an accountability partner, okay? People who are moving towards the same goals of you, who are constantly taking action and holding themselves accountable, okay? You meet up with this person every week, every 2 weeks, once a month, okay? And either the one person or the group of you, and you have goals set. And then when you meet up, you say, all right, Jimmy, did you get your goals done? Why didn't you? We're here to be serious. You have to stay accountable. When I coach people in the accelerator program, there's a reason why I buddy them up with someone else, and that there's a special award at the end of the program if you and your buddy make it through, because then it makes you keep that other person up to the level. If they start to drop behind, you get onto them, okay? We're here to be successful. You have to do the work. don't let me down. You'll be blown away by how much further you can progress when you have someone there to hold you accountable and to compete with, that you're driving each other higher and higher. And it also serves as a great negotiation tool, okay? If you have a partner or a friend that you can convince to do it with you, if you look at doing a course or an education of any sort, you can use it as a negotiation term to get a cheaper price. Be like, hey, we've got 2 of us coming in, can we get a cheaper price because we've got 2 people coming to join your community? So it literally builds you up in every single way, and it helps you both achieve those greatness together. So to sum up the 3 points and see how this works all together for you, when you're going out and you're having your great ideas, you're doing your product research, narrow them down in the spreadsheet that I have below for you, and then just pick one and do a test to order for it. If it doesn't work, do one of your other ideas until you find one that wins. Then once you find out that you're going to continue selling the stock, do up a spreadsheet that shows how many you're selling, how long it takes you to manufacture and ship, which you'll find out all from your first order, and then do up a plan so that you can stay on top of your stock and that you know when you're gonna have to reorder, okay? If you have something like Zonguru, it has a tool like this built in, but if you don't have it or you can't afford that plan, then just do up a spreadsheet, use your Google Docs, and you can just do it free that way. And then finally, have someone who's gonna push you to new limits, okay? Have someone there, you hold each other accountable, set your goals, because those first 2, you can bring them in, but if you're not taking consistent action, you're never going to achieve these things that no one else does, and you're not going to join that 2%. So incorporate these 3 frameworks into your journey. Use the free resources down below. They're fantastic resources because I want all of my free stuff to be better than everyone else's paid, but I'm so proud of you for taking these steps to get into that 2%, okay? To be moving towards that next level of life, that next level of change that you can make for the people around you. And remember, you're only that one product away from living the life of your dreams. Good luck, guys, and as always, if you ever need help, shoot me a message, leave a comment. I'm always happy to help. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, legends. Peace.